what's happening on your website. We'll discuss lead scoring, which is going to tell you how interested their interest level is. I will show you perhaps how to do surveys, form captures, and landing pages with no assistance from IT, and we will host all of these for you, along with a little bit on social discovery and campaign tracking. If we have time, we'll touch on nurture marketing, which will bring your clients to what we would call sales ready, and a little on search advertising so you can know who your referring hosts are, and subscription management, which is an opt-in of certain emails, but not all emails. Just a little bit about ClickDimensions. We are the 2012 Microsoft Partner of the Year and the 2011 finalist, along with a top rating of 5 stars on Dynamics Marketplace. And of course, we are certified for Dynamics CRM. This here is just a list of some of our European clients. I show this so you can see that we cross many verticals and industries and sizes of companies. We are very easy to use, but have features that scale up to large international clients. I'm going to spend just a few minutes on these two screens, and then we'll go into the demo shortly after. What we find a traditional problem is most people have a CRM system and are using some type of email marketing. But if we look to the right, you'll see you might have surveys, maybe doing a little social discovery and some forms and analytics. But what happens is they're not all integrated together, and seldom are they all in your CRM system. So as you try to match up different types of lists and campaigns and leads, it's very difficult. What we have done here at ClickDimensions is we have put everything right inside of Dynamics CRM. So you will never have to leave CRM to do any of your marketing in the future. An example would be as you can create your email right inside of Dynamics CRM, and it would be sent to us. We are in the cloud sitting on Windows Azure. Now we're going to send out your emails and listen to your clients. Are they opening, closing? Are they bouncing? We're also going to listen to what's happening to what's on your website. We will take all of this information and push it back into your CRM system. We do not retain any information. The only thing we do retain are unsubscribes. This way you can now start to use all of your analytics, your dashboards, any reporting tools that you need necessary. Just one brief mention on this. We strive to be a thought leader here in the marketing world, and we have 2 free books that we have available on our website at ClickDimensions. One of them is the Idea Book, and it will give you lots of ideas on how to market with CRM, building your lead lists and captures. Today I'm going to talk about 4 different ways to create emails, and it's important to understand that there are many skill levels out there. With ClickDimensions, there are unlimited users, and so everyone can use the tool, and there are 4 different ways to do this. The first one is through Outlook, and I will show you just a screenshot of that in a moment. And then the block editor is wizard-driven, easy to use. It's what we call goof-proof. And then there's the freestyle editor, which is what more traditional marketers used to using with more tools and flexibility. And then we have the custom HTML, and I'll show those in the demo in just a moment. But first, the Outlook cast. You can create an email right inside of Outlook and personalize it, and then you're simply Outlook cast button. This is going to allow you to send the email to us, but this email is still going to come from you. Your clients will still see your name and company name on it. But now you can track all of these emails right inside your CRM system as to what people are doing with it. Are they opening? Are they clicking on links, etc.? This is helpful. I use this on a regular basis. It is a great way to automate 2,000 or 3,000, a large number of emails, and have them highly personalized. I find it's a very highly successful way to email people. Now we're going to go right into our presentation at the moment, and I'm going to bring you into my live system. And the first thing we're going to do is just show to you that here you are, native inside of Dynamic CRM. We took a look at the top as your traditional marketing. And then on our left-hand side, you'll see the analytics and the email marketing. This is all of the ClickDimensions products. We also do bulk management and event management, tracking our webinars. We will not have time to do all of this today. Our goal today is to show you some of the things that you can do. And of course, we will be delighted to come back and give you a full product presentation. The first thing I'm going to do is show you just the 3 different types of emails that you can send out. And the first one is the block editor. And I just show you the wizard here so you can see that you can easily click add blocks to the right. You can clear content inside of a block. We can easily change border styles. All very easy to use, wizard driven, and you're going to be able to make changes very quickly and easily. The email template that I'm showing you is one that we use. We use the block editor for all of our newsletters. I'm going to add some content, and you can see the wizard takes me to text or an image only, or the variation of both. For this presentation, I just want to show you the text. The reason that is, I want you to see that you can now email to leads, contacts, and accounts all at the same time. Now, just for demo purposes, and I'm not going to type all of this out, let's say I wanted to email to my leads and contacts. Now, as you can see, I can now use every single field inside of CRM, all very important, as we want to start utilizing everything that we have available to us. And we all know that the more personalized an email is going to be, then what's going to happen is you're going to have a higher success rate. I'm going to take this one here, and I'm going to add nicknames for my contacts. And let's say I was a shipping company, and I was trying to address some potential clients that I had out there. I could easily personalize an email, and if I had said, "Dear Lisa, I see you live in Atlanta, Georgia, and we've been able to save our clients 10 to 15% in your area, and your shipping or freight terms with us would be." So this is just an example, but you can see that you could start to really utilize your fields inside of CRM as we think about what clients are currently using or their interest levels. We can now use our marketing list to segue that too. One other item that we have here is you can add background colors and add social links too. So if we were to choose to take Facebook and Twitter, maybe LinkedIn and Google, I can decide how I want these to render inside of my system. I can choose the icon, or maybe I don't want Facebook or Twitter. What this does is this allows you to track everyone that has shared this newsletter inside of these social applications. So what we have here is this is just the block editor, and my goal is to just show you how easy this one is to use. The next one is the freestyle editor, and I'll go through these very quickly. We're going to go to a full screen here so you can see it a bit easier. And the freestyle editor, I'll take a moment to render here. Freestyle allows you to use more of the traditional tools that a marketer is used to seeing here. All right, you can see more of your average tools. Now you're allowed to take the template and you can start adding HTML, perhaps to a certain block. You can preview this. We can take all of this and turn it straight into an HTML file if we like. And I do want to show you one other item, and this is subscription preferences. We find that it's important to give people the opportunity to subscribe to just certain areas of your company. Maybe they just want a weekly update or a monthly update, or certain specials that are running. Subscription management allows people to manage the amount of emails they receive from you without having to opt out of all emails as one opportunity. I'm then going to take you to our last one, and this is strictly HTML, and we recognize that people that are running their HTML, they don't want anyone to be messing with the template size, so we give you the opportunity to just create your email in whatever particular process you like. Maybe it's Dreamweaver. And then you would simply copy and paste your HTML here, and then we'll give you a preview as to what it's going to look like. Back here, we allow you to add your content links if you like, image links, your microsite, your unsubscribes, and your social links. But otherwise, HTML is going to render exactly as you have created it. Now, what we've done here is we've shown you a couple of different creations of email templates, and now I'm going to show you how we can take a newsletter, and we're going to be able to show you how it's been sent and the results from that newsletter. Because I'm in Dynamic CRM, I can utilize my advanced find, and I can create any type of a drop-down view that I like. I mention this because it's very helpful to be able to see what it is that you've been doing. I am going to take you to one of my older newsletters. The reason being is this particular newsletter has been cloned, and I can show you a few things on this. You can now track your newsletters to a campaign here. So now every single email that you get out gets tracked, and this helps with return on investment, allowing you to track what's happening and how much money you're spending on a specific area and the results. When we do a full demo for you in the future, I will get into this information in more detail, and you can see how I can track every dollar spent. You can schedule this email, but because you're inside of your CRM system, you can now utilize any marketing list that you want. Now, these two here, the first list is a static list, but our contacts and leads are all dynamic. This means if I schedule this out in a couple of weeks, I can now make sure right up to the moment that it sends that that list is up to date, and anyone that has added or been subtracted will receive the email. I will never have to worry about updating the list again. I'm going to show you something called A/B testing. And actually, when I first started using this, I didn't really see the true value of it, but I'm going to show you the results of an email in a moment. A/B testing allows you to have two different strategies for every email. It's going to allow you to have a different subject line, perhaps a different from name or a from address. Let's say you're going to pick your newsletter template. Perhaps you and I don't agree on the background color or the header of this template. I could use a second template if I should choose. And what this allows me to do is to test this template. By simply sliding this bar, I can pick and choose the percentage or the number of people that I'm going to send this test to. This is a random test. So strategy A and strategy B are sent out. Do I want my winning strategy to be a unique click rate or the unique open rate? Do I want it sent automatically, or do I want to go back and send it when I'm ready? Well, I tend to forget, and I get distracted and busy, so I'm going to send this out automatically after 4 hours. This email will go out, and if strategy A has the most unique open rates, then the remaining emails will be sent after the 4-hour time frame to this strategy A. So I've now guaranteed that 90% of my emails are all going to go to the correct and most successful strategy. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to bring you to my most recent December newsletter, and I want to show you what we did here, and then you're going to see the results. The only difference in the two strategies, the strategy A and B, is happy holidays. 2 words, that is it. They both had this other subject was Click Dimensions December newsletter, same person, same newsletter, same email. But I'm now looking at this newsletter and I'm going to go to my statistics. I'm going to scroll down here. Strategy A, for my unique click rate, we had 30 people open it. And for my strategy B, which said happy holidays on it, I only had 27. I had 10% more people open strategy A with no happy holidays on it. Look at my open rate. I had 24 more people open strategy A. I find this to be a very interesting behavior, a 20% increase in my unique open rate. Just a little something for you to take a look at and see how we use these products internally and the results that we get. Our December Happy Holidays newsletter shows the amount of people were on our list because we have several lists here. We had a lot of duplicates, but that's not a problem. We're going to exclude those. This is the number that emails were sent. And right here you can see the interaction of bounced rates, unsubscribes, and of course your unique click and open rates and total rates, hard and soft bounces. We will also be able to go down and look at who has shared this on Facebook, Twitter, or in any other type of LinkedIn. I can segment these by group, and because I am in CRM, I can go directly to this contacts information. So I'm now on the contact page of Javier. Another report we're going to show you is the heat map. The heat map is going to give you a list of all of the links on this particular email. This heat map is going to show you the success area of each link. I'm always surprised at the number of people that still click on the header. It's a great way to see what areas of your newsletter are the highest interest level, perhaps what articles were not successful, or articles that were. I'm now going to show you a run report, and this report is going to take you into the amount of information that we are going to receive on every link in this one newsletter. You see my unique clicks and total clicks. So 10 people opened this link, several people opened it more than once. But I now have the ability to go to one link, and perhaps this link is let's say it's a new product that I'm launching, or a link for people to download to a coupon. I can now see every lead and every contact that opened this link. I have the opportunity to export this. Maybe I want to create this list and start a new marketing list. Maybe I want my salespeople to come in and take a look at this particular list, and I would like to have them call each person. Well, each person could easily be contacted because I'm going straight into the contact information. I can now pull up a visit. I can see every visit that this person came to. I can tell you when they first came to my website. I can tell you where they came from. I can tell you what they were using. But most importantly, I can tell you the duration in seconds that they spent on my website. I can tell you their lead score. I have scored these people. What's their interest level? And this is by the total number of pages. We do this by adding tracking scripts. And again, if you come back for another visit, you'll be for another demo, a full demo, we'll explain to you how we do all of these. I can also look at page views. If I'm going to call Simon, I can see he spent a lot more time on steps to check before using form capture. So he obviously has an interest there. I'm more apt to speak to him about that than something else. This helps direct me on what to work with. I can go into every single posted form that somebody has signed up for. I can track any campaigns and any surveys too. So what we have done is we have gone into one newsletter and we've been able to drill down into one particular person and all of their activities located around that one area. So as you can see, there's a great deal of information. I'm now going to segue to how we might help you gather more leads, build your list within CRM. And one of the things that we do is I talked about form captures, and I've come directly to our website here, and we're going to fill out a little bit of information here for you. And I'm going to show you how you can see this information, how it is captured inside of my CRM system, and it allows me to get a little bit of additional information here. And this is going into my system, so I do want to make sure. There we go. Now, we won't have time to do this today, but this will allow us to, this will allow us to see how it's captured inside of CRM and how you can utilize all of these captures internally. So this form can be built right inside of ClickDimensions. It's hosted on our website. This form is easy to use and not a problem. You can ask any type of questions. We have a drag and drop designer, and we can make any comments that we like. We've added a capture to this form here, letting us know that it's not a robot. Important to us because we don't want a lot of additional garbage information in there. And I'm going to submit this form. Now, this form, and what we do here internally, is we actually turn around and we offer you, this is technically a survey. And I can now pick and choose any additional emails that I like, and I'm going to submit this. Now, if we take a look inside of my CRM system, and this will take a moment to render, so I'm going to show you a few of the analytics before we get moving on here. But if we take some of the analytics inside of my system, I can tell you every single IP organization that is hitting my website. I can tell you where they're located. I can also tell you each anonymous visitor. If somebody comes to my website and we don't know where they are, then don't know who they are. Perhaps I've got a company in HKNet. Maybe I'm trying to get them to consider using our products, etc. I can go in and see they've got a high interest level as an anonymous visitor. I can tell you who the referring hosts are or any keywords. Well, we have a lead generation team here, and with us, anybody that has more than 100 points is considered high interest level. So I can just do an advanced find in any type of drop down, and let's pull up my top anonymous visitors. Now, if these people are not a client, I can tell you, and we do not have any contacts in here, we would definitely be cold calling these companies because we know there's an interest level here with us. I can go direct into visits, and I can see every single lead and contact that has come into my website, every keyword search. I can also see any referring hosts. Now, I can tell you the duration and the score, whether they came through a direct traffic or an unknown or a search engine, email. Here's a social media one down here. So you can see we're able to track all of this information. And again, I just use my drop down and I start to track a lot of different types of things here. Maybe as a marketer, I want to track all of my Google keyword campaign visits. Maybe I've got a large bill from Google and I want to make sure that the number of people that they say have referred match. And when we're finished here, I'll show you the dashboards and some of the analytics that I use here. We can see here that we have all different types of visits, and maybe I want to track a specific campaign. Now that I'm able to track everything in a campaign, I can now also track everyone that has visited my website through that specific campaign. I can export any of this information here to Excel, maybe put it in a pivot table, and start utilizing that information. I can also utilize some of a few of the charts that Microsoft CRM allows. I can track every page view, which pages of mine are the most interested, and what areas of people currently trying to evaluate. I'm sorry, running a little slow here. My internet does run a little slow at times. We're also going to go into posted forms, and we can see here I am right here where I posted a form for partner information. If we wanted to, we could go directly into my link, and I'll show you that in a moment if you like. But these are all of the forms that are being posted, and we can drill down to every field that is being filled out. Here again, you can see these are the questions that and my answers here right inside of CRM. And we can see every single survey. And here you can see I signed up for a past newsletter. And think of all the surveys that you want to offer. And here are all of the survey answers, and here are my answers. So if we go directly into the CRM system, we can start to see all the different answers that I may have here. One area that we do want to show you is the profile. Profile is a ClickDimensions product. As we're starting to bring more clients to our website, we may want to take a look at them and see what it is that we may know about them in LinkedIn, and the information that we want to know. What's my lead score? Obviously, I'm in here a great deal. This is my picture on LinkedIn. If somebody has a public LinkedIn profile, the system will pull this in. This only does work with LinkedIn. And you can see all the different emails that I have been sent and received and all of my activities immediately here. And of course, we're not going to do this, but we could drill into every visit, form, and field like we did on our email newsletter. So if we say, all right, Lisa, this is great, but this is too much information and who really cares? Let's think about how you can start to use this. Now, let's take a look at my social traffic. We're all struggling to find out what's the value of social traffic. What I'm in is workplace, and I've gone to my dashboards. These are very simple dashboards, easy to create. If you're not sure how to do this, I know we have a partner here that knows exactly how to do this and knows your needs. I'll be happy to assist you. So I can pull up all of the activities that are happening on my LinkedIn. I can open up any of these into a larger view, and we can now see every single company that is looking at that is pushing to my website all the different social companies. I track my visits from Facebook by IP country, visits from Twitter by country. We are in 46 countries, so I track worldwide how many visits I get from social sites by country, and my top referring host. Here's another example of one that I use. I want to track all of my visits. Now, visits are important to me as a marketer because I need to know where are all of my visits coming from. And I track this for my return on investment. This is a simple dashboard that we have internally here, and I track every visit from my Dynamics Marketplace. That's one where you have a 5-star rating. And I may pay for some ads on that marketplace. This is my Google Ads market. Look at this here. You can see here that I had a fairly low uptick. We decided to run some right here on the 1st of March, the end of February. We started to increase our Google AdWords. Now I don't have to run a report. I always can, but look how easy it is for me to just at a glance see the success rate of this particular example. Here is on LinkedIn, and I actually sent out an email to a lot of my clients and partners and friends letting them know I'm going to be here in New Orleans for Convergence. And you can see here there's a great uptick just on that one day. So my results were immediate. I can also look at my LinkedIn ads that I'm paying for too, and what's the success here. Now, we're all struggling with social media. And look at my Facebook. As a norm, our Facebook tends to be a little bit low. But we've decided, again, you can see a new marketing initiative, the end of February, 1st of March. We've decided to see what are we really getting from Facebook and our social media? Is it really revenue producing? So we've gone and done some additional marketing in those areas and pushing. We can see that we've got a lot of activity. Now, the end of this month, I'll be able to notice whether or not there are any types of interest level on what we're getting with our tracking all of our social media, and is it revenue producing, and do I want to continue to start putting money into that? I know we all try to figure that information out on a regular basis. Internally, we take a great deal of pride on customer satisfaction. And we have this is a dashboard for 3 different support surveys. I have my support satisfaction survey. I have my trainers. We have a group of trainers. We want to know, how are they doing? What's my onboarding survey? And this here is my marketing executive survey too. This is a dynamic survey, so this is what we have here for the month. And I can now pull you down and give you any type of survey, the questions, and this happens to be an average of results. And if we get below a 7 here on any survey answer, we have a workflow that automatically alerts the support manager or the training manager, so we know exactly what happened and what any issues might be. So here are our support performance surveys, and I'm going to show you one more, and this happens to be our forms. Because we spend a lot of time driving people to our forms, capturing their information inside of CRM, I can tell you that the types of forms that we have here make a big difference. I want to track anything that's happening. Now, this week here, that would be right around the first week, last of February, 1st of March. As you can see, we did a new marketing initiative, and I had a big uptick in the number of forms that got downloaded. Again, I'm now able to quickly view all of the different types of results or actions around any of my marketing initiatives. And of course, I want to track any trending on any of my other forms that I've got going on here. So this is what we have in the forms. I'm going to take you to one other area, and we're going to take just a moment and we're going to talk about a nurture program. As we have people signing up for information, we have a great deal of several different types of actions that can occur, and they're automated, and I'll show you those in just a moment. Let's talk a little bit about what happens after you get all of this information and you've got all of these people on a new marketing initiative. What are you going to do? Let's talk a little bit about a nurture program. A nurture program allows you to create a program to automate people that may have a lower interest level. We all know that timing is everything. So what we can do is we're going to send an email. Somebody's been added to a nurture program. They don't have an interest level in purchasing at this point in time. And we can pick and choose from a number of templates that we've created internally, and we have quite a few here. And we're going to start somebody out and send them an email. So my program, after an email has been sent, I then want to wait, and I can choose how long do I want to wait. And we're going to start out by waiting just 5 days, but I can go days, weeks, or months. And then I want to know, has the prospect clicked on a link or have they opened the email? Right now, we just want to know if they've opened an email. All right? The answer is yes. I can do several things. I can decide if I want to assign this person to somebody. I can choose to notify a user. We have a lot of internal notifications here. I can notify a team if I like. I can also add them to another list, all right? They've shown some interest, so then they should get perhaps added to a different marketing list. I can remove them from a list, or I can run a CRM workflow. But let's say the answer is no. I'm going to start this whole process all over again. I'm going to pick another email that I'm going to wait. Well, I don't want to load this person up with too much information, so I could maybe, perhaps in this section, I may wait, let's wait 15 days instead. So I'm not going to build all of this out here, but you can have as simple or as complex a nurture tree as you like. So let's show you the results of a nurture program. And go back to marketing and contacts. I'm going to wrap this up in the next 5 minutes, and then we're going to leave some time for questions, because I'm sure there are a lot of questions, and we have truly just touched on a few of the items here. We're going to go to Page's contact information, and because we're still on the contact file, I'm going to bring you straight to a nurture program. Now, Page could be on more than one nurture program if possible, and we're going to go to Page's. Let's go to this nurture program, and this is going to give me a tree. And she did not click on the link, so we're going to send her another email. This time we've asked her for a tour of the website. We waited for 5 days, and she didn't click on a link, and so then we've sent her another email, and we invited Paige to a webinar. We waited for 5 more days. Well, at this point in time, Paige did click on a link, and so now we've notified somebody internally, and maybe either given her a phone call or done some follow-up, and this nurture program has ended. You can add people to nurture programs either individually. You can do an advanced find and add a large group of people by bulk, or you also have the opportunity to add them through workflows. So if I signed up perhaps for a website and I wanted that particular website to run a workflow, I could be added automatically that way. I'm now going to take you to the form designer. Remember the form that I filled out on my website? Well, that looks much prettier than what I'm going to show you here. But what I want you to see is that these forms are all drag and drop. They're very easy to use. I can drag and drop information very easily. I can change styles. I can create as many form fields as I like. I can drag and drop additional fields in here very easily. I can remove them if I like. All very basic. You'll never have to go to IT for this. And we're also going to allow you to take any field and map it directly inside of CRM. I'll give you a quick preview of this form so you can get an idea that you can have different types of fonts. You can have different types, different colors. You can see I have different sizes here, all different types of drop downs. You can have numbers, you can have cities. I can say I have required fields. This field is, you don't fill this out, then it's not going to go to the next page. I can upload perhaps logos. Maybe I want people to upload their resumes. You can see we've added comments, and those are all captured in there. So this is just a basic form. But my favorite feature of this form, one of two actually, are the actions. If somebody fills out this particular form, I can automatically add them to a marketing list. I can automatically have a follow-up. Perhaps I want a task or a phone call. I can assign it to a user and give a drop-dead date. I can also do an email notification. Maybe I want a team notified or an individual notified, so there's an automatic follow-up. I can also do an autoresponder. Perhaps you're having an event, and I want a response email going out saying, thank you for signing up for the event. Here are the directions. This is where you should park your car. And please be prepared and bring, whatever items it might be. And I can also assign this to the user. So we've created this automation, and this way marketers don't have to have a specific knowledge of creating workflows, and all of this is automated for you. I'm going to save this form. This will take just a moment. And I'm going to show you how we can embed this. But again, my surveys that you build is this exact same designer, and They're all built the same way. It's drag and drop. You can have as many forms as you like, and you can have as many fields as you like, and you can have them short or long term. I'm going to click the Embed button, and this is going to show you all you need to do to embed this. So I now have this form, and I can copy and paste this as a link. I can put it in an email. I can embed it as an iframe, or I can embed it as a widget. So I can put it in a newsletter. All I have to do is copy and paste it, and this form is going to be available to you. I can put this form on my website. The last item I'm going to show you, and then we're going to open this up for questions, and that's going to be a survey. The surveys are built with the exact same designer. Surveys are easy to use. You can see you have all the search fields, drag and drop design. What I want to show you on this survey, you embed it the same as the other one. The exact same actions are available to you. But we offer skip logic surveys. Now, we all know that your surveys are only as successful as the number of people that fill them out. This survey allows me to have a choice of 2 answers. If I choose CRM 4.0 as my version, I'm going to have another question. It's going to ask me what my interest level is, and now I'm done. But perhaps I had answered Microsoft 2011. You'll see that I now am segued to a different group of questions, and now I would answer these. And depending on those answers, I may be finished with a survey. So skip logic is a great way to create one survey, perhaps for several groups of people, and now you're not wasting people's time, and they're not going to complete a survey because it's not applicable to them. So now we have surveys have been completed. And I think we're at about the 15-minute time frame. Do we have any questions here? Because we can open this up for questions. And are there any additional questions?
Can you hear me, Lisa? Hello, Lisa?
Is there anything else you would like to see? Okay. I see here, is it possible to send newsletters on behalf of other CRM users? For example, marketing sends email, but the contacts see the... Yes? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes. Hello? Hello,
So
Lisa?
the answer to this question is yes. Yes. Yes.
Lisa, can you hear me? Lisa, can you hear me? Hello, Lisa?
Hello?
Hello, Lisa?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes, I
Oh,
can
great.
hear you.
Great.
All right. I can hear you.
Yeah,
I can
I'm
hear
back.
you.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. So far we
Oh,
have
good.
one question, and the answer is yes. I'm afraid there are no...
Yes, you can put down any person's name and any person's email address, or you can choose that it's automatically looks like it comes from the owner of their record or their key account manager.
Great.
Any other questions?
There are no more questions, Lisa.
All right. Well, I would like to invite you to follow up here with X Plus, and we would love to do a full production webinar for you, a demo designed specifically for your needs. We are here to assist you in any way whatsoever, and I'm going to take you to one other area before leaving, and I've got you here on the Click Dimensions website. Please feel free to download this ebook and the ROI guide. These are helpful ideas for marketers to use specifically on using our systems or any type of Microsoft CRM system. We hope that helps. Any other
We share,
questions?
we will share the links after the meeting.
Okay, excellent. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you
any
very,
last-
very much. Thank you, Lisa.
The pleasure's been mine. Everyone have a nice afternoon. Take care. Bye.
Bye-bye, Lisa. Thank you. Bardzo dziękuję za spotkanie. Czy mają Państwo jeszcze jakieś pytania? Będziemy chcieli wkrótce przetłumaczyć prezentację Lizy i odtworzyć ją jeszcze raz w języku polskim. Mam nadzieję, że prezentacja się Państwu podobała i do zobaczenia wkrótce. Dziękuję serdecznie.